So I want to tell you a story about why I always try to choose my words carefully, and I'm not always successful, of course, but this is my this is my goal, because I had something that happened to me, or actually it didn't happen to me, that I did about 20 years ago. Yeah, more than 20 years ago, and it was like it just felt so terrible. So I think I was 21 years old. Okay, it was way back in the day when I was a newlywed. I had just gotten married, 21 years old, and my then husband and I were out to dinner. I think we were on vacation somewhere. We were out to dinner, and at that point we were speaking German. We spoke German with each other. He was from Germany, and I was wanting to maintain my German and all of that. So we were speaking German most of the time. Right, so we were out to dinner one day, and we didn't have kids at that point. I have four now, but we didn't have any kids at the point. So we're out to dinner, and we're speaking in German, and there was another family at the table next to us, and they had a couple little kids. And me, being 21 and knowing everything, right, I was like, oh, my kids are never going to behave that way. You know, like those parents are clearly doing it wrong. And I was saying all these things about these people who were sitting right next to us. And I'm just feeling such embarrassment right now, just telling you this story, right? I'm talking about them I wasn't whispering all of that. I was just saying, oh, you know, our kids are never going to do that, right? And oh my gosh, those kids are so annoying. And, you know, like my heart is beating fast when I'm telling you this story. And my then husband, I think he was trying to stop me. He was, you know, trying to kind of like stop I was just kind of going off, right? I mean, I wasn't like mad. I was just like, oh, those kids are so annoying, and our kids are not going to be like that. And it turned out that they understood me. They understood what I was saying. Again, I was speaking in German. I was like, who's gonna know what I'm saying? They totally understood everything. They were German speakers, and they were clearly very uncomfortable. I totally missed the signs. And when I finally got that message, you know, my husband started like kind of kicking me under the table. He was like, listen, stop it. Like, knock it off. Oh my goodness. I felt terrible. I felt so awful that I would have said that, you know, like if and I thought I was just being like, I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. Telling him those things and just kind of going off and you know, speaking my mind. And I learned such a lesson that day. I was like, I mean, not only do I not want to say things where people can overhear them, but like, you never know who's listening. And why would I have possibly thought that was a good idea to say something like I didn't know anything about their situation. Their kids were totally fine. Their kids were normal. They were actually probably very sweet, but I learned so much during that experience, and now I'm like, I will just never say things like that about other people, or at least I will try not to say things, you know, and again, I slip up every now and then, but I'm just not going to talk about other people. There's just no reason for it. There's no reason. It does not help them. It certainly doesn't help me. It doesn't help me benefit my life whatsoever. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't call out people, right? So we had, oh, here's my little kitty. I thought they were going to come and say hello. Come say hi. Check this out. I have two kittens. This is the cutest thing ever. This is Tig. And his sister, Daisy, is running around somewhere. Again, it doesn't mean that I don't call people out. It doesn't mean that I don't say things that other people don't like, right? So there are lots of times where I'll say something that someone else disagrees with and thinks that's mean or that I shouldn't say that. But you should know that I will never say something, at least I will never intentionally say something that is harmful to someone else because of that experience, because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. You know, and again, it's not because I want to be a nice person. Right? It's not because I want you all to think that I'm nice. Oh, here comes Daisy. Check it out. Here's Daisy. Say hi. They're climbing all around. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? I just want to play all day. That's not why I want to choose my words carefully. It's not because I want you to think a certain way about me. It's because who I want to be in the world. Oh my gosh. it's because that's what I want for me, right? And then if you like that, then you're my people too. That's a bonus. But most importantly, about how I want to show up for myself and for my community and all of that. That is why that is super important to me. And that's why I just I don't gossip about people. I try not to complain about people, like all of that. It's so important to me because of that experience and because I felt such shame. And I feel so bad for those people. Like, what a jerk. I was such a jerk at that, in that instance. So I just want to share that with you all because I think those are the experiences that really shape us and that kind of make us who we are. And again, that one was 27 years ago, right? That's a long time. But again, that is why I am the person I am today, because of those things and because I allowed them to shape me and help me decide how I want to show up in the world and who I want to be and all of that. All right, everyone. So good to see you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.